So what do I mean when I say I've cracked the code for high-performance future-making organizations? Yes, I've done the research and I've got the evidence base and the assessments and all of the technical stuff, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. What I've also got is a new language, a new way of communicating how these organizations differ from all the rest. What it means to be an outperformer in terms of your everyday performance, in terms of how you operate as an organization. It's giving new perspective to understand the problem, not for me, but for you and your people to come together as an organization of collective action, working to future value. So it's a new science, a new theory behind all of this. I'm not going to talk about the theory. I mean, who cares about theory? Okay, but the emerging theory of electricity didn't change the underlying physics, but it did create an environment where we're able to develop powerful, high precision tools that previous to electricity, we couldn't have even dreamed of. We now have a new science of organizations, of high performance organizations. And really what I'm saying at the moment, it's emerging, it's coming out, it's starting to become available, and it's game on. Let's see what we can do with this. I like to say that this new perspective gives us new pathways for action. What do I mean by that? Let me give you an example of the power that a new perspective can bring. The transformation that a better understanding can bring to not just individual behaviours, but organisational, systemic, even national behaviours. I could try and stand up here and talk about accounting. How interesting would that be if I tried to describe to you what accounting was? And people used to say, can you explain what you're talking about and what this is all about? I don't quite understand it. And I'd say, it's very difficult. Imagine trying to explain accounting. Everything that it does, how it operates, where it works, who uses it, and what they use it for in 5 paragraphs, in 5 sentences, in 5 books. You couldn't do it. I can now describe accounting from a new perspective in 5 words. Accounting is data quality management for money. All it does is give you a reliable understanding of the money you're dealing with, and different people use it differently in different places to make their decisions. Accounting does not make your decisions for you, it provides you with valid evidence. My theoretical work on governance of value creation provides you data quality management for value into the future. It provides a reliable base. It shows you how to develop a reliable base for information on which you can make better decisions in your job every day. And the thing is, I have observed people, large scale, highly successful organizations making use of these approaches. They don't have the terminology to explain it, but they're doing it and it works. So I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you how to think about the problem so that when you get involved in your organization's planning and development, no matter what role you are in and what contribution you can bring, you have new thinking tools, a new way of considering the problem that can upgrade what you are able to contribute to the organization. It is an upgrade, thinking tools. There's a whole concept in philosophy of thinking tools where human beings differentiate ourselves from the rest of the animal kingdom in our ability to create tools. There's other animals that use tools here and there, but we're amazing at inventing new tools for what we need and adapting to be able to use them. Thinking tools are new ways of thinking about a problem that lifts us above what we were able to do before. And there are all sorts of examples of this in language, in science, in engineering, in all sorts of disciplines where we train ourselves to become more effective, sometimes deliberately through a university course, sometimes accidentally from something we heard on the internet. A viral meme has upgraded our way of seeing the world, not always in a positive way. Bringing this as a thinking tool to the organisation lifts its capacity, allows an organisation to start to think, to develop, to operate on a day-to-day basis as a living system, organism at a higher plane of operation. We're seeing people doing it. It works. I can introduce people to the tools, to the new thinking that allows you to live out your potential as a high-performance, future-making organisation. That's what I mean by I've cracked the code. I've got the ability to talk about this in new terms, to give you a better understanding and clearer insight to what you are already doing and how you can do that better tomorrow and into the future, working together.